Angels are celestial beings who play a crucial role in protecting and caring for God's children. These divine entities, mentioned throughout the Holy Scriptures, continue to spark people's curiosity in the vast and majestic heavenly realm. The presence of angels is as numerous as the stars that fill the sky. The book of Hebrews gives us a glimpse of this spiritual vastness by using the words, innumerable company of angels, that populate the heavenly domains. Today, however, we will talk about 4 angels. 3 of them are quite well known, but the 4th, and perhaps the most powerful, capable of even defeating Satan, is not widely recognized or heard of. If this topic interests you, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and leave a like to help share our work. Let's dive into the video. In the expanse of beliefs and popular myths, there's a mistaken idea that suggests angels are actually spirits of deceased people who have ascended to a celestial state. However, when we delve into the scriptures, we realize this interpretation directly contradicts the biblical teaching about the nature of angels. The Bible clearly describes angels as beings created by God, distinct from humanity. They are not the souls of deceased individuals but a unique spiritual order endowed with specific divine purposes. This explanation is based on passages like Hebrews 1 verse 14, which states that angels are ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation. Contrary to popular mythology that seeks to equate angels and human spirits, the Bible offers us a clear view of the specific origin and function of angels. This exploration helps us discern between mythological narratives and the truth revealed in the Holy Scriptures. At the heart of this discussion, the Bible reveals a dramatic moment that shaped the destiny of the angels. The central figure of this episode is our first angel, Lucifer, a perfect angelic being created by God with unmatched wisdom and beauty. However, his heart was filled with pride, desiring the divine position. His growing pride fueled rebellion, and an epic battle began in the heavenly realms, described in Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9. The Bible takes us to this cosmic event. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. In this war, the Bible reveals that Michael the archangel led the heavenly armies against Lucifer and his followers. Michael, our second angel, known as the warrior archangel, was the brave and wise commander in the battle against the forces of darkness, leading God's angels against Lucifer and his followers. The Bible, in various passages, highlights the significant role and importance of Michael in this cosmic conflict. The first explicit mention of Michael as an archangel occurs in the book of Daniel 12 verse 1, where he is described as the great prince who stands watch over the sons of your people. A notable aspect of Michael's leadership is his wisdom in facing the adversary. In Jude 1 verse 9, we find a reference to the dispute between Michael and Satan over the body of Moses. Instead of making a direct accusation against Satan, Michael relies on the Lord to settle the matter. This stance reveals celestial wisdom and humility, recognizing God's supreme authority. His name, Michael, meaning who is like God, reflects his unique position and unwavering loyalty to the Creator. Michael's victory resulted in the expulsion of the rebellious angels from heaven, casting them down to earth. This fall transformed Lucifer into Satan, the adversary whose purpose is to challenge God's work and tempt humanity. The narrative not only highlights God's sovereignty over the angelic hosts, but also warns of the consequences of rebellion and excessive pride. The story of Lucifer's fall is fundamental to understanding the origin of evil and Satan's hostility towards humanity. His enmity against humanity is evident from the earliest biblical accounts, such as the temptation of Eve in the Garden of Eden. As described in Genesis, Satan subtly distorted the truth, suggesting that by eating the fruit, she and Adam would be like God, knowing good and evil. Eve, enticed by the prospect of gaining wisdom and knowledge, succumbed to the temptation, ate the fruit, and also gave it to Adam, who ate as well, resulting in humanity's fall into sin. Satan, now a fallen angel, seeks to divert God's children from the path of obedience and fellowship with the Creator. The Bible, in the first book of Peter 5:8, warns us, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour." This passage serves as a warning about Satan's cunning nature, depicting him as a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. His tactics include distorting the truth, tempting people to sin, and opposing God's redemptive work through Jesus Christ. Understanding Satan as a fallen angel underscores the importance of spiritual vigilance and seeking divine protection. The story of Lucifer reminds us of the need for humility before God and the ongoing spiritual battle we face as believers. Now, let's meet our third angel, Gabriel, the divine messenger, bearer of heavenly news. In the rich celestial tradition, Gabriel is regarded as a divine messenger, playing a unique role in communication between the spiritual and human realms. The sacred pages of the Bible are filled with his presence at crucial moments, bringing messages of great importance and impact. His name means strength of God, highlighting his direct connection to divine revelations and will. One of Gabriel's most notable appearances occurs in the Gospel of Luke when he announces to Zechariah, a priest in the temple, the miraculous birth of John the Baptist. Zechariah, a righteous priest, was performing his duties in the temple when he had the privilege of entering the Holy of Holies to burn incense. While performing this sacred task, the angel Gabriel appeared before him, causing fear and astonishment. Gabriel brought a special message from God, announcing that the prayers of Zechariah and his wife Elizabeth would be answered, and they would conceive a son. This son, later revealed as John the Baptist, would play a crucial role as the forerunner of Jesus Christ. However, Zechariah's initial reaction was one of disbelief, questioning how this could be possible since he and his wife were elderly. In response, the angel Gabriel revealed his identity and explained that the message came directly from God. As a sign of the promise's truth, Zechariah would be mute until the birth of his son, serving as a visible sign of divine fulfillment. However, it is in the city of Nazareth that Gabriel plays the most important role by communicating to Mary the divine plan for the birth of the Messiah, Jesus Christ. Mary, a young Galilean betrothed to Joseph, receives an unexpected celestial visit when the angel Gabriel is sent by God to announce to her the extraordinary news. Gabriel greets Mary with the words, "Rejoice, highly favored one, the Lord is with you." The angel goes on to announce that Mary will conceive and give birth to a son whose name will be Jesus. He will be great, will be called the Son of the Highest, and will reign eternally over the throne of David. Mary, initially perplexed and questioning, humbly accepts the divine purpose, responding, "Behold the maidservant of the Lord, let it be to me according to your word." Gabriel's appearance to Mary represents a pivotal moment in the history of redemption, marking the beginning of the divine incarnation and the coming of the promised Savior. On the other hand, in the enigmatic book of Revelation, a mysterious figure emerges from the depths of the abyss, bringing with him a terrifying mission during the Great Tribulation. This being is our fourth angel, known as Abaddon, or in his Greek form, Apollyon. His presence is a prelude to the events that will shape the fate of humanity. The first mention of Abaddon occurs in Revelation 9 verses 1-2. "And I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit." The very name Abaddon means destruction in Hebrew, clearly indicating the nature of his purpose during this tumultuous time. His action is limited to afflicting those who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads, unleashing terrifying plagues and torments upon the earth. The identity of Abaddon has been the subject of interpretation and speculation throughout history, especially when compared to the figure of Lucifer. Some interpretations suggest that Abaddon and Lucifer might be the same being. However, most scholars and theologians disagree with this identification, arguing that Lucifer and Abaddon are separate entities. It's important to note that when Lucifer lost the battle, he and many other evil angels fell from the heavens. Abaddon's appearance in the Bible points to a period of intense tribulation and suffering, where Abaddon will play a central role in executing divine judgment. Abaddon is a being so powerful that he will be able to bind the devil and seal him for several years. Despite his apparent invincibility, Abaddon's story will take a surprising turn, as in the unfolding of Revelation, he will be defeated by Christ. In fact, it is God who holds control of this key, but according to his divine purposes for the execution of his plans, he will temporarily grant this key during the Great Tribulation, allowing Abaddon to be released. This occurs as a means to afflict those who have not surrendered to Jesus Christ. This dynamic is explicitly described in Revelation chapter 9, which is why this angel is identified as Abaddon, the king of the abyss. At the end of times, just like Satan and other demons, Abaddon or Apollyon will be defeated by Christ, destined for the lake of fire in hell, where he will await eternity in a state of suffering, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth as depicted in the scriptures. His final defeat ultimately reveals the divine supremacy over the forces of darkness, marking the triumph of light over darkness in the grand plan of redemption. The lesson we can draw is the certainty that just as God sends his messengers to protect and care for us, we are never alone in our earthly journey. This inspires us to trust in the divine plan, recognizing that there is a heavenly army working in favor of those who love and seek God. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and click on one of the 2 videos that will appear to keep watching us. Blessings, and stay with God.